just decided to trade NVIDIA because I really like the price action of NVIDIA. Oh, actually, I traded later. But anyways, so as you see, the move came up and this ABCD pattern popped up, and then I took it another one for the break of 220, and I did. A couple of thousand shares popped up, and I booked the trades. Guys, good morning everybody. This is Andrew. I'm going to do the recap for today. I had a very slow day. Nothing crazy really happens on the market, and the style of trading that I had, I couldn't find really good trades. There was a lot of opportunities, but just didn't really turn out to be a day that I wanted to be proud of. But it's still okay. I had a really big day yesterday, and then today I came and the market was really not doing anything, and I just took it easy. The trade that I did was NVIDIA, and NVIDIA at the open, we noticed that the whole technology sector started running off. From the previous day close, QQQ and NVIDIA started running up, but the problem is, you couldn't catch it. It just came out of nowhere, and you really don't want to get into that. The moment that it was really tradable was we established this ABCD pattern here in the QQQ, and for the next move up toward these two levels that we had. But I didn't trade that. But again, because I wasn't really convinced that this is going to be a really volatile deal in the market. It turned out to be a really nice day. But what I did here around this time when it did this consolidation, I traded NVIDIA. I could potentially trade TQQ as well. So as this ABCD pattern, I realized that okay, there is going to be a pattern move up, so something like that. I could trade TQQ, which is the leverage of QQQ, but I just decided to trade NVIDIA because I really like the price action of NVIDIA. Well, actually, I traded later. But anyways, so as you see, the move came up and this ABCD pattern popped up, and then I took it another one for the break of 220, and I did. A couple of thousand shares popped up, and I booked a very decent profit on that, and was 15.45. So that was pretty much, that's the only thing that I wanted to do. And then I did a quick scalp on Veru, which it was really not worth it. It's a very, very crazy stock. And that's it. So I'm going to close my day with $2,800. Really, I'm not really keen to do anything anymore. Today is the day that market has started ripping higher, as you mentioned. IWM and QQQ has started ripping higher, but these are really not tradable volatility. It's just slowly starting grinding up, and you don't know should you get into that or should you not get into that. Veru is a stock that they had some oral treatment. They had a really nice run up again. Volume really picked up above $11, and I tried to it did a really nice pullback going up. But I just did a quick scalp on it, but it really never broke 12. It just hit the 12 and dropped. Probably a lot of traders were waiting for break of 12, but this is not something that I want to trade that. And that's it. The news came in for the airlines that apparently Delta mentioned that they're going to be profitable, and the whole sector at 6:30 popped up. That was a very interesting release. Delta, all the travel sectors, or American Airline and United Airline, they're all started from 6:30 just to move higher for the good news. But other than that, that was it for me. Very easy, slow day. I still have a little bit of shares on TQQ and the other account. We'll see how it goes. But we are in the intra-day range. Like if you look at the Qs on the daily chart, we had a really big day yesterday from green to red, and then now we're just between these two. This is we'll call it inside bar between two. So QQQ is probably going to be volatile. Either we break down below 330 or above 350 when it starts the trend. So really difficult to trade in these days. SPY probably the same thing. Trades near the low of the day here, but as long as it stays inside of this candlestick, it's probably not tradable. IWM is a little bit different. IWM was stronger than others. All right, Brian, what was your trading?
Yeah, my trading wasn't great today. I just, like you said, it was a choppy day, so, a lot of trades I took basically, I'd get my first partial, and then there would be no follow through to take any further partials, so I'd end up stopping out back at break even on the rest. So Oxy I tried to trade. That was, I guess, one of my biggest losers was tried to trade it off the previous day close, and it really just didn't hold there. So I was able to salvage my day with the viewer trade that you talked about. I saw it pop up initially, and then I just watched it sort of consolidate back to the 9 moving average. And then when it broke out, it threw 1150. It took it long there. So I was able to partial, and then I got out when it was looking really toppy. I got out of all the rest of it. So sort of brought my day back, and yeah, that was about it.
Yeah.
So overall, yeah, not as clean a day as yesterday. Yesterday was a stellar day for trading, and today not so much.
And that's fine. I mean, that's totally fine. You know, you can't expect the market to give you that much of volatility every single day. The key in this situation is just be patient, don't overtrade, walk away if there is nothing, and look for only for the volume and volatility. You know, you might see patterns, but not every pattern is tradable. That's a very important thing. You might see an ABCD pattern, but you know, does it have the order flow? Does it have the volatility? Does it have the news to support that pattern? Otherwise, it's just a chop. There's always something pattern you can find. So yeah, that's it. I think the earnings season starts. I think JP Morgan starts reporting, and as soon as the earnings season starts, probably we see a lot of volatility because it was a volatile quarter. You know, with the war and with the inflation and with the interest rate and you know, a lot of things is going to happen. So we can see a lot of guidance to the future that what the market is going to do and overall the state of the economy comes through, you know, guidance that the company will going to release. I think it's going to be a volatile earnings season, and that's perfectly desirable for traders who know how to trade. The last night webinar by Peter was amazing. It's going to be published in the webinar room for all elite members. If you're not an elite member, guys, make sure that you know, consider joining us. If not, we'll just continue trading for you live in the chat room and see how it goes. Have a good day, guys. Brian, anything?
Cheers. Yeah, have a good day. Keep it green, and yeah, just be aware it's probably going to be a choppy day unless we break out of this sort of just consolidation that we seem to be doing right now. So.
Awesome. Ciao, guys.